Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe, leave a like, as well as a comment, and be sure to hit that bell when you subscribe. That way you're notified anytime I upload. Enjoy the video! And hey, if you can't get enough of my nonsense, why not follow me at Twitter, at DonaldKing456. I'm really weird there. You've been advised. Hello everyone, my name is Dino King. It's the same night. I had a blooper, so I might put that in, but if y'all watched tonight too, at the end, I was like, wow, this was actually short. This was below 30 minutes. I expected to do this for an hour, so I may actually go ahead and do night 3. And yeah, we're doing night 3. I don't think it's going to come out the same day as night 2. I think night 3 is going to be saved for like Tuesday or something. Also, this is another situation where I'm pulling from the Sears Corner.
Mr. Often.
What is it called? It's like FNAF Hidden Lore? Is that what it's called?
Yes.
I think it's called that. I'm not going to put editor notes into these because I don't see a point to doing that.
Oh.
Also, bro has a lighter for some reason.
Yes, Mr. Often.
What the fuck is that? I know that's Foot and Steel, but like...
We have a few questions.
I don't know, maybe he's smoking. Also, cops.
Yes, what is it?
It's like the Hidden Lore thing. Yeah, that was
5 children went missing.
a reference to like the FNAF 2 one they did.
And we have to...
Where it's like, okay, there's the engineer guy, and he's like fixing Mangle, and during it, Mangle starts talking. And obviously Mangle's not in this, so I used Foxy.
Sure, what time? Oh, immediately. Excuse me, I'm in the middle of work. We know, Mr. Afton, but...
Should have done that in post, I
We
know.
have to...
Really should have, in hindsight. Like, that's the thing that this taught me, like... I think it was in the first Path of Titans with Joyce video I did. But in that, I mentioned that I learned a lot. Like I mentioned that, yes, I've had people ask me where FNAF 2 is. And I say people, it's like 2 people. So I guess that's people. It's like, they've emailed me about it. But, the thing with that is, in that video, I also mentioned that, yeah, I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot about, like, I learned a lot of stuff from working on FNAF. And we'll go into that in a bit, but first off, I have to say,
Mr. Afton, as I've been hearing all day.
I love flying Afton.
So if I have plenty of work to get back to.
This build, by the way, took like an hour, and this is its only scene in usage.
I'm sure you're aware.
And I want to fucking light myself on fire.
Pizzeria, the establishment you work at, 5 children went missing.
Like, I straight up was just like, oh my god, like I spent like an hour working on this, like maybe 2 hours. It's in a stream you can watch, by the way, on the channel.
Well, it's our job.
And I just used it for this one scene, and that's it. It has like 2 scenes technically. This one, and then like the one after this, and then it's like, okay, never used again.
Lure them.
And God, I want to cry.
And I'm sure you were told.
I hate it. I hate it.
Mr. Afton, I have to be honest.
Night 3 was a bitch.
You were there that day.
Like,
we looked at the schedules ourselves.
There was a lot
costume that day
that I was like doing in night 3. I think this is when I was trying to take it a bit more seriously. Like, by night 3, I think I had a bit more clear image in my mind of what I was wanting from the story.
In costume. Have you questioned them? Well, yes, but nothing. They were in costume.
So, you know, like...
And how do you know they were led into the back room?
So that's how this ended up happening.
Those cameras don't aim at the back room itself. We're not allowed to have cameras going in that direction. So
I really enjoyed playing William.
View, we can't ever see anything going too close to that direction.
There's like stuff I want to say, but I can't because it's spoilers for FNAF 2. So even saying that's a bit much.
Someone was in costume. Could have been me. Yes, I was in costume that day. But my main thing is repairing the animatronics, which I was doing. And so, think of it.
Like, I felt it was important to put in the whole thing of because
I was
the
wearing
FNAF 1
a-
newspapers make it clear that yeah
The time of the
they
murder.
caught the killer, but they didn't have any
Time
evidence
of
on him,
disappearance.
so they had to let him go. And I'm not really
Where the door
convinced.
lured into the back room was
Like
when
with
he
this,
would have
because
been in costume.
his whole argument is, yeah, I was in costume that day, but so were other people. I was working on the animatronics instead, and they're just like, oh shit, that is a contradiction. So okay,
He had to take over for costume for me for that day.
also we never find out what happened to that guy.
Suggest you question him next.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe we do, but if we don't, then my headcanon,
I'm serious.
if I get to decide these things,
I
is
was
that
wearing the animatronics that day.
that guy just got arrested and took the fall for
They were
Afton.
in the back with me. Ask my manager.
Look, second scene.
Man, this stuff is complicated. I don't know if it's that complicated.
You have the same voice.
Want my 2 cents on it? Sure, man. I think he did it. Honestly, same, but he's got us there. We've already questioned his manager.
I couldn't even fucking bring in George to this. I should have brought him in.
William
Then again, it would have been completely
was
quiet,
supposed to
so
be in the back working on
you know.
the animatronics, since there were
Because this was before I found out about that issue.
Someone named Jeffrey
Jeffrey, oh damn.
was supposed to be in costume. The manager doesn't know if he ever showed up because it's a small establishment. The employees show up, clock in, and just get to work. They don't really have time to talk to the manager or
Damn.
anything.
Rip Jeffrey. You think Jeffrey was a nice guy? He was probably a nice guy. But hey, now he gets to take the fall and be
Whether
arrested.
he did it or not, we just don't have enough evidence on him.
You have plenty of evidence.
You
Man,
think possibly he should
well, it's
have
like, that's the
evidence
thing.
on this Jeffrey person?
The thing, like, I hate this and I like it because on one hand, it's like, yeah, technically speaking, your only evidence is that Afton wasn't in costume the day the kids were murdered, but so were many others. And as he
All right.
said, he was working on
That's all the
the
questions
animatronics that day, which is technically true. So your only piece of evidence is being contradicted by something else.
Oh. And please try not to disturb my work again.
Like, so it's like, but on the other hand, it's just like, dude, bro is clearly a murderer. Like,
Fix your damn doors, too.
yeah, that was an accident. I was meant to get through it on the first time, and then just like walk off and leave.
Oh.
I don't know why he's like waking up like that. It wasn't really a nightmare, but all right.
Another nightmare?
It's not a nightmare, Mike. But like, I was meant to get through that door on the first try, and I couldn't. And I remember thinking to myself, I was like, God damn it, because I had a lot of trouble with that. Like, when I was testing out the build, I was just like, okay, I just have to hope I get through on the first try, and I didn't. And I was just like, God damn it, let me through.
Sleep schedules.
Ugh.
So hard to adjust to.
Hey, I hear that. I think I was actually having trouble
Butcher?
sleeping
What's up, Mike?
when I was doing this because I had stayed up late to play Splatoon 3.
Busy, so we haven't been able to talk about it.
Maybe. That is actually very likely now that I think about it.
What's up, man?
Also, this is one of the... Yeah, here's the problem with the villagers.
I need you to be completely
Like, I'm...
straight and honest with me.
Like, this is supposed to be a serious conversation, and the fucking villager
You didn't
is running around like
get
that.
that.
Where, honestly, I kind of wish, in hindsight, what I did is went into the little area that I have them behind and put down, like, the fence post
No,
on both sides.
I didn't.
Like,
Where
to
did you get it?
prevent them from doing that. But then again, they'd probably step on it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Also, well, if I just, like, look away and look down, because if I look away, now you see that there's nothing but wasteland, as I haven't made it in built over there. So then I look down and I'm like, look, now you get to look at the floor. This is so interesting.
No one in the small town would find it, and I was going to, but then you came up, needed the job. And did you know? Do you know what's happening with it? No.
Man, my normal voice is slipping through Butcher's voice. I was like listening to that. I was like, is it actually slipping through? It is. It is slipping through. Because my Butcher voice is this, basically.
The disappearance is that.
But basically, for some reason, my normal voice was slipping through. What the hell?
Well, murderers.
Like, I like how I'm like looking at him like, let's have a serious discussion. And he's just fucking prancing around like a little girl. Like, what the hell, man?
Never mind. Where is your friend?
God.
May I ask? Are they nearby? Oh yeah, you know that other forest. They live through there in a really old, rundown
Yeah.
house.
The other forest.
Not a fan of visitors though. Just so you know, Mike. Oh, I got
God.
questions I'm gonna ask him. Talk to you later, Butcher. Oh, all right. Bye, Mike.
God. It's only now that I'm kind of noticing more and more of the plot holes
Say it was.
of this series. Like the only reason that Mike is kind of looking into this is he's having nightmares. I'm pretty sure that's the wrong fucking forest. Oh, I don't. Maybe I didn't make the build yet. I don't know.
30 minutes. Oh.
But
So I'm finally here.
like it's like the only reason he's looking into this stuff is he had nightmares. Someone told him kids died, and he looked into it and found out that hey, Fazbear has a bit of a shady history. I have that thing. That thing I knocked on, right next to me. Yep. There.
Hey, is anyone in there? Go away.
Go away.
I'm interested.
I sound so enthusiastic.
I'm not a salesman. Still uninterested. Look, my name's Mike. Mike Smith.
God.
You
can't see it, but I'm kind of face palming a bit.
As a night guard. What? All right, fine. Come in.
Wow.
So,
Yeah, right? This build also took a while. And got used once. And only once.
hey.
This bro really just caged himself off.
Yeah.
And honestly, this looks terrible.
You're Butcher's friend, right?
Also, isn't the other guy named Jonathan? Did I actually give both these guys the same name by accident?
I get the fact that you're working a job at Freddy.
I don't know. I'm talking over the dialogue and everything, so I miss stuff sometimes. But I swear, like they mentioned Jonathan in the last one.
I needed some fast money.
I might have to go back and look at that, and I'm not going to put an editor thing being like, yep, you gave them both the same name, you're stupid. Because this is a director's commentary. You don't need text on the screen. You already have to listen to my voice. But then again, if you didn't want to hear my voice talking over me and me doing voices,
I assume you're here.
then you wouldn't be watching the director's commentary. You'd be watching the actual episodes, which are pretty decent.
I am
if I say so myself.
away from being evicted. I need money. So unless you're gonna pay me around $100, I don't got that kind of money all the time, kid. All the time. Look.
Yeah, I don't know what it means well to me.
By now, I'm sure you've seen.
Sorry, man, I'm tired, so I'm having trouble thinking of things. But I actually am kind of glad with the reasons I came up with for Mike.
The doors keep them
continuing to work there.
Yeah, what happens
Like in this beginning bit.
6 a.m.
I really like the whole thing of like, oh, he genuinely just needs money.
No.
He's trying to stay at this other place, and like his whole plan is after he gets the money is to pay the mayor and literally find a better place to work where he isn't at risk of death.
5. Just those reports said. So you've been looking into it.
Oh, the report said that?
Okay.
Okay. So,
that
only
takes about 2 weeks for a guard to do that,
That is the most unrealistic fucking thing.
You're definitely curious.
Is that a guard would wait 2 weeks to look into like a company's past after like what's happening? Like Mike spent like it took Mike a day. Like he saw the animatronics move and he was just like, okay, I'm gonna fucking look this up. What the hell?
If they get turned off for too long, so well then why wouldn't they just hire an on-site engineer?
Not really a reference. That's pulled from the Chari 5.
They fix
Everything wrong with Finance Fries.
They've been around for a while.
1 through sister location. And one of the sins he gave it,
they're not that broke.
When phone guy mentions, oh, they get locked up if they turned off for too long. He's just like, okay, hire an on-site engineer. And I was like, huh. Yeah, like obviously they're possessed, but that actually works in the context of this roleplay.
You'll figure it out, sure.
Is him just being like, oh, okay, if that's an issue,
in the room behind me,
why don't they just hire an engineer? So I think it helps push the narrative for Mike forward.
Read the book, but
where it helps him realize more of like, yeah, the animatronics, they aren't just like, this isn't a faulty thing
I prefer to keep that
happening with them.
as sure. Thanks. After that, I want
Yes.
you out.
Okay, wow.
And we're never going to talk again.
That is true. We never see you again. I have so many characters in this one short series, and I don't fucking use them enough. Also, to the right, I don't know if I ever look at it. There's literally a door. It fucking goes nowhere. So, yeah, book and quill. Can you open the book, please, Dino? Thank you. Dan dead. We do hear about Dan.
Exorcism failed. Calling them through talk failed. Convincing them to pass on failed.
Like, honestly, I want to explain what I think this is, because obviously I made this before I came up with who Dan is. Like, we hear of both Sarah and Dan.
Now it's just me.
In fact, we do see Dan, and there's a lost episode where a third friend was there.
That's 7. I'll be so angry.
I'd be so angry.
I'm here out of power. 5 a.m. Jonathan, I'm sorry. Thank you so much. I missed him.
In hindsight, one of the things I wish I did differently was put this in the actual pizzeria.
My mistake. Don't follow my tracks. It's too dangerous. However, I've learned something.
Also, I love the fact that Jonathan is
Back together.
he's a cop, because yeah,
First,
I was talking over it, but you probably couldn't tell, but Jonathan and Butcher are both ex-cops that worked on the 5 missing children's incident. But Butcher does that. What? I don't fucking know what Butcher does. Okay, I guess I don't look at it. Trust me, there's a door there. It leads nowhere.
You read it? Yeah.
But
Can't say I understand any more than I did before. You will see.
yeah, I thought it was pretty clear. But Butcher just does whatever the fuck Butcher does, and this guy worked as a night guard for a little bit.
If you manage to survive tonight, think
And
really hard about it.
and just fucked off, I guess. Maybe he worked there for 5 nights and was like, I am done.
Robots move. Think about those 2 things. Really, really hard, Mike.
Really hard, Mike. Why did I say that? Like me and past me.
Really hard.
God, don't whisper it. That's worse. The paintings in this house took forever, as well as the floor. The floor was an ever-living nightmare. Not as much as a nightmare as the gravel floor right there, like when I was first setting up the village and prettying it up.
Show's gonna start. Yours.
Like,
Go.
it was, yeah. That's a very bad cut on the go, but I couldn't cut it out, so.
It's probably gonna lock up soon. Yeah, it's almost 12. I better get to
Yeah, that's a retcon, by the way. We're told that, the doors lock at 11:55.
Moving, right, guys?
It was only 11:56, and doors aren't locked. Like, he just got in. So, I'm pretty sure I retconned it to where they lock up at 12. Like,
I guess they really only do start moving from 12 a.m.
okay, sorry. I was, like, ready for, like, Foxy to say something and jump scare me again. Like he did in the first night, which I seriously wasn't expecting. So, I do think in hindsight, I'm going to check how long each of these episodes ended up being. Like, I'm not going to record night 4 in the same night as night 2, 3, as the same night night as night 2 and 3. Like, I'm not doing that. That's a lot to
I
do,
want this place.
and I just don't have it in me.
So weird.
All right, Thomas, or Tom, or whatever your name is, let's do the phone call thing so I can.
What happened to the kids and why did they move?
I keep missing the first one. Like, why did they move? It's like, I don't know. What was the first one? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I didn't have the thing set up. That, or I had to, like, log into my phone.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, Thomas.
Hey, Okay, not 3. Good job.
Thank you.
I knew you could do it.
I really wanted to say
I'm
that.
sure
Even though I'm pretty sure it's a phone guy reference.
About a couple things.
Thomas is a phone guy reference. Let's just be honest with ourselves.
Real quick, I wanted to explain something about
Ooh,
your
expedition.
doors and your lights.
Yes.
We had a situation, not recently, like about a year or 2 ago.
This building's old.
Like I told you, sorry, how someone locked themselves in and they
You
would
did,
waste
first
our
night.
power.
In fact, I'm pretty sure it clarifies that
Luckily,
the doors will just open up. So I don't know why I explained it. Man, I need to keep a better continuity thing. Like for FNAF 2. Which is part of the reason why I'm doing the director's commentary. Is so I can kind of like have notes on stuff and be like, here's where I need to improve.
A long time ago. Trust me. So if you run out of power, you won't be stuck. So you don't have anything.
But yeah, so this is this is a more in-depth explanation on stuff.
Like I said,
because yeah, technically speaking, FNAF 1 doesn't have an explanation for why, you know, the doors open up when you run out of power.
Physically hurt you. From my knowledge.
From my knowledge.
But even still, try not to waste all that power all at once, alright, pal?
So I came up with the explanation of like, yeah, it would make sense that, you know, if the power runs out, the doors will open because if they were shut, you would be stuck inside, unable to get out.
Your tablet.
So they made it where they automatically open up.
Managed to fix it. In fact, we made it worse.
We made it worse.
While some of our stuff were working on it in the day.
Man, Mike is just completely fucking silent.
Our trademark Bonnie Hoppin juice onto it. So apologies if it's sticky.
I forgot about that. I remembered it was a juice spill. I forgot about the name. I also forgot. I said trademark. I was like, our trademark Bonnie Hoppin juice. And you know what? I'm pretty sure I was like patting myself on the back with that name. I was just like, man, that is a good name for this. So stupid. Also, where the fuck do you get it? Like, there isn't a counter. Oh man, now I'm pissed. Oh fuck, I'm literally just now pissed because because if you saw the Night One director's commentary, or if you've seen the series, there's the section that's like closed off. Oh, like we're renovating the area. It's like that literally could have been used for that. Like, yeah, you can say, oh, they just fixed up in the kitchen, but I could have used that for like drinks and things like that. Fuck. Again, something to improve on for FNAF 2. Which, again, like I said, is part of the reason why I'm doing the director's commentary stuff.
Oh, you mentioned it. Yeah, oh god, it is sticky. Great. So not only is the stupid static going to be worse, but now I'm going to have trouble seeing anything.
Yes. I feel you, Mike.
You're going that vent, right?
That's what I would be thinking. After the first 2 nights, I would straight up be like, is anything gonna come through that vent? Also, yeah, exactly. I was gonna say that I'm pretty sure that was my discovery that I could reach him from there. And that could.
Yeah, hi, man. Yep.
Hey, Scott.
Oh,
You better be in the FNAF movie.
why wouldn't they?
He's such a sarcastic bitch before the animatronics start moving. Why are you inconsistent? Why do I write you to be so inconsistent? God.
Real?
Real?
If you happen to get caught and want to avoid getting stuck into a freddy suit, try playing dead.
Oh.
You know, go limp.
Not a bad idea.
I like the idea of him actually being like, you know what, that's not a bad idea. Because, like, I remember, because that was my reaction when I first saw the game. I was like, oh, that's not a bad idea.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
It's best just not to get caught.
Yeah.
Very true.
Okay, I'll leave you to it. See you on the flip side.
And yeah, you know, it's always weird for me to hear that audio.
Well,
and, like, for me,
guy.
like, anytime I hear that, like, see you on the flip side, I automatically imagine, like, Markiplier pulling down the camera and then Golden Freddy being there. Because I've seen that video so many times.
Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah, Bonnie's gone. Oh shit.
He's gone already?
He is. I was looking away.
Okay.
So it's not on me this time.
That's great.
I was looking
Where
away.
is he?
I don't know what I meant by it. It's not on me. It is on me. I moved him.
Great. I found him. And he's already
Good job.
heading down this way.
You damn right he is, as he does. Hippity hoppity, he's coming to smashy smash.
Why do the kids go missing? Why do they put them together?
Man, he's really like,
I don't get
I
it.
don't
Whatever. I don't
Neither do
have
I.
time to think like that, Jonathan.
And I really don't know what to
gotta
say
check.
anymore about this stuff because it's
gotta
like,
check,
until something new happens, I can't exactly give you like a breakdown of like, hey,
Great.
here's how this happens. Like,
The
you
chicken's
know,
gone.
I already went over it. Like, what more can I say?
The fox. I need to check Foxy. Great. He's already coming out.
Yes, he is. But I keep going on because I'm like, what can I talk about? And I don't know.
Okay.
Also, I find it funny that he actually knows the characters' names
Check this camera.
outside of Foxy. Like, Foxy makes sense because Phone Guy
Let's see what's going on outside.
and Thomas directly say their names. But he never hears the names of Bonnie and Chica.
Whoa!
I'd say every time was difficult to time.
Yes.
Chica's first actual appearance is in Night 3, by the way. I think I mentioned the Night 2 thing, but I had a scene that I did, but I just could not find it. It had Bonnie and Chica at the doors, couldn't find it.
Check the stage.
And so she just didn't get to appear. Oh, whatever was that? I had to use that. And also, fun fact. Freddy does move from FNAF 1.
And now I need to check the stage.
If,
Whoa!
yeah, man, I did really bad cuts on the goes in this one. But, yeah, Freddy moves if you don't keep an eye on him in FNAF 1 before, regardless of your power. And he specifically starts doing that on Night 3, if I recall. So I decided, Night 3, he's going to start moving around.
Right, so he's...
He does skip a position, if I recall, because I think he can, like, go into the dining room. But, I don't think I had a really good way to do that since in FNAF 1 he has, like, the glowing eyes and it's all, like, creepy. And there wasn't really a good way to do that.
There.
Man, I really do say, like, oh, I gotta check the office, or I gotta check out this area, like, a lot in FNAF 1. Again,
Great.
marking this down as a thing not to do in FNAF 2.
He's on his way.
Like, honestly, if I said, take a shot, let's play a drinking game, take a shot every time I say that, you would be in the hospital by the time you finish the series. In fact, I think you would be on the floor dead, so don't do that.
Foxy while I'm waiting around.
Why is so many of my stuff...
Oh,
Why
you
can-
gotta be kidding.
Why can so many of my stuff be turned into drinking games?
I took too long focusing on the others.
You did. But it's good to know that I'm, like, halfway done. Well, over halfway, I guess, because... Who knows?
I can't see Bonnie or Chica from this angle.
Yeah. I guess his logic is that they went back.
I need to check some other cameras. Okay. Yeah, I was checking the other camera.
Yeah, let's do
Okay,
that.
found Bonnie.
It's where he had me. Yeah, see, like...
God, this place has a lot of cameras for such an old rundown building.
Yeah, that's my explanation for the camera angle changes of what's supposed to be the same camera suddenly being somewhere different.
Why would he even know that's a thing?
Spooky.
The animatronics are acting wonky tonight. Well,
To-know.
wonkier than normal, I should say.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, what's
I am so happy that FNAF 1's the only one with a powered thing, because
let's check on.
I'm not in the mood to update the power percentage
Oh crap!
as much as I had to for this.
Oh crap!
Also, it was a general rule for me. I didn't mention it at Night 2 because it wasn't really relevant. But it was a general rule that Foxy had to run at least once per night.
Luckily,
Which most nights, yeah, he only runs down the hall and attacks one time.
back in his coat.
Unrealistic as fuck.
Okay, as I thought.
But like,
He's back in his coat.
it was the best way for me to do it because it's like I want Foxy in this series. He's very inactive in FNAF 1 if you know how to play the game.
Or Chica. Oh god.
Yeah, we hadn't seen Chica in a while, have we?
This camera right here. Oh my god. She's on her way back. I don't have a lot of power.
But also,
I am, but
Easter egg.
oh my god.
But the whole thing with that is like, I wanted to use Foxy, but he's kind of he's kind of difficult for FNAF
I don't
1.
have a lot of power to spare, but I know what I can do. I know exactly what I can do. Yeah.
So like I ended up being like, yeah, he's got to run down the hall at least once per night. Also, I don't know why he does this, by the way. This is his third night. You think he would know more, but motherfucker shuts both doors. I know why I did this for real life reasons, but story wise, like his, I guess the logic is like, oh, it's 6 a.m., but it's like you have 15% power. What the hell's wrong with you?
Relax. It should take over any second now. Any second now.
And you're about to see my actual reasons. Yeah, I like that second one better.
No. Oh crap.
Also, one of my many disappointments with the thing, I could not mimic the flashing, like, light thing.
So bad.
You know I had to do it like that. Oh, maybe this isn't so bad. That thing immediately starts happening. But, I couldn't mimic it, so instead you just get Freddy just chilling. Hey, Freddy.
Oh no.
Spooky. I'm like, this is going on for a while. Good God. Oh, there.
No.
And I think I start using this as the takeover from this point forward. Oh, no cheering kids yet.
Alarm went off.
It might have been night 5 then.
Gotta test something.
Dun dun
So
dun.
it's 6 a.m. No, I have to check first. I have to be absolutely certain.
I have to be absolutely certain.
I'm gonna risk my well-being.
This feels like it repeats a lot of stuff since night 1. Yeah, you know that. Like, maybe he meant Freddy? Because Freddy hadn't moved yet, but, like, you knew that. And I think the reason... I have to be fast about this. Oh, look, that. Yeah, ignore that. I think the reasoning is because this was recorded, like, a month or 2 later. I had taken a bit of a hiatus from this series and this was, like, my return. And I didn't watch the previous episodes because I'm stupid. Like, I'm pretty sure I've even admitted in streams that, like, yeah, I should have watched, like, nights 1 and 2.
Think. Why do they move? What to the kids?
Oh, what happens to the kids? That's what I said. Oh my god.
No way.
Yeah, that's the end. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure that's the end because I remember going, no way, as the ending. And I didn't have a lot of reason for that, so, yeah. Anyway, that was like an hour of time spent on nights 2 and 3. Not doing night 4 tonight. So I might record that on Wednesday or something. I don't know, tomorrow's my last, or today technically is my last day off, then it's back to work on Rose's game and game dev things. So yeah, I will see you guys later, and hopefully this will be the constant series for a little bit, and then we'll hit you with a new thing that I've been meaning to do a series of for a little while now, and then we'll bounce between Frontiers and my remaining footage for Path of Titans with Joyce. So, yeah, which isn't a lot of footage left. It's like an hour's worth left. So, yeah, I will see you guys in the next director's commentary thing. See you guys then. Goodbye. Three, 2, 1, and go. Hello, everyone. My name is Down King. We're doing this again. It's the same night as night 2, by the way. In night 2's, I imagine you saw that. At the end, I was like, wow, it was only 29 minutes.
You're acting a bit weird lately.
Oh, shit. I totally forgot about doing this stuff.